This is Princess Cooch05 and you are now watching Libro Incredible. He has amazing videos, so don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.
Well, okay, is Libro Incredible, and I got so much swizzag, you already know. Got another 2K video for y'all today. Ooh, start the game off with the self alley and the fucking highlight previews, whatever you want to call this shit before the game starts. I wish I could have left the music in there and shit, but you know, I ain't trying to get no copyrighted strikes. So we got the Nets coming in this motherfucker today. Darren Williams in the Nets. The first time I played the Nets was in Brooklyn. No, I did not see Jay-Z or Wale or Beyonce in the crowd. They knew that Mr. Incredible was coming to town, so they did not show up for that game, and it was ugly. It was ugly. So our winning streak continues. The last game was against the Grizzlies. Now we hosting the motherfucking Nets, like I said. The first game, Gerald Wallace was actually hurt, so I was thinking Joe Johnson. I'm not gonna lie, Joe Johnson gave me all I could handle, for real. In the second half of that game, he gave me all I could handle, all of it. So I said that tonight I'm gonna have a little break because I'm sticking Gerald Wallace. He's not really that explosive offensively anyway. You know, he gets, you know, rebounds and stuff like that. He's like a hustle type of player or whatever, you know, somebody that you like on defense, you know what I mean? No, I really have to worry about him on offense too much. Besides that, let's get into this gameplay. Let's get this tip off. You already know. I didn't put in the first couple possessions or whatever. Shot clock winding down. Got Gerald Wallace. Told you defensive purposes on me. I don't believe I made that shot at the buzzer beater, but I made it. So, you know, I got to put it in there. Here he is again, trying to stick me again. I'm going right to the hole, right to the rack with the layup. You already know. And then I got to bring that little double team on Darren Williams. Some little half-court trap. And get that shit the fuck out of here, big man. Brook Lopez, what are you doing? What are you doing? Clearly he don't know who I am, man. You cannot bring that bullshit up in here, my nigga, for real. You can't do that. You just can't do that. So I gotta put that in the replay. I got so many highlights. I'm not gonna even put this in the montage. I just wanted to rewind that because I came out of nowhere. That was like a Superman block. Woo! That nigga I just flew over there. It was so damn fast, man. It was crazy. Gotta see that again. That was nice and pretty. I don't know. Then again, that might go in the montage. I felt like I was Superman on that play. Let me see that with the pump fake on Wallace. Ooh, that was a wrong person. I meant to throw it to Morris, but it ended up throwing it to Johnny Flynn. See, that's that shit where coming to play with that noob passing. People say like when you bring up the icons and you pass the ball, that's passing to like a noob. Actually, that's smart passing because you can turn the ball over that way still, but if you just, all right, say for instance, just right there, I passed the ball to Johnny Flynn instead of giving it to Maurice Morris, which he would have had to dunk and I would have had an assist, but I get a pass to assist, whatever. But yeah, like I was saying, man, before I got all hype about that block, that Superman block, loving it. The half-court trap, I run that to create turnovers, and it works. You know, I get a lot of pressure on the ball pressure basically is what it's for. And, you know, they get into bad passes or bad shots, you know what I'm saying? Especially the way I close out on defenders and stuff like that. So it's a high risk and high reward type of thing. Or I could get right back to y'all on what I was saying. We in the halftime with a 16-point lead. Let's see what the reporter's talking about in halftime, man. I'll be right back.
Rockets ahead, up by 16. Stay right where you are for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you in just a bit for the start of the second half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's Boxing Day, and we've got some bargains for you right here on the Halftime Report. A full steam ahead for the Rockets, playing great basketball. They're on a winning streak, and that momentum's carried right over into this game. And Mr. Incredible having no problems scoring against this Nets defense. He's got 25 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. And the Nets going all out. This team's known for their offensive rebounding capability, and they're maxing it out in this one. A good start for Joe Johnson. He's got 10 points, and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well. And that'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Second half is just around the corner. Thanks so much for stopping by.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
So we back from the half. Let me get this pass to Patterson real fast with a nice little dunk. Back to what I was saying about the half-court trap and why I use it, you know. or I could really be a fucking bad play. Like I could double team somebody, and this shit happens a lot to me. Like I double team somebody, or tighten pressure on them or whatever, and somebody end up coming up open because didn't nobody rotate. So it's a win-loss, win-win, whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? But I still use it. I don't use it all through the game. I use it sometimes when I feel as though the game is mad close and I just need to like have get a turnover, and widen that gap, or break away from teams and stuff like that.
We should begin momentarily. Now let's check in with Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. And it's the Rockets with the Uncontainable Game Award for the offensive stretch they put together. The basket seemed to double in width for them at the start of the second quarter, and they made the most of it. You have to think they'll close things out here as we head to the final quarter.
Great, thanks, Doris. And a very important turning point in this game was when they started to gather that steam and really started rolling, guys.
Fresh out of the fourth with a 6-point lead. Let me see that real fast. Nice little dunk. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, baby. I'm loving it. I'm loving it how this is going. That nice little vertical. What's that vertical? All twos, triple twos, baby. Like I was saying, yeah, that half court trap, man, I'm loving that shit for real. But look, we had a 16-point lead going into halftime, and then coming into the fourth, we had a 6-point lead, and now our lead is the game is so close. And hey, that's that Hall of Fame cheese, man. That Hall of Fame bullshit. Teams come right back. I mean, that's how the NBA work anyway, so I'm not even mad. And then after a while, I just was like, you know what, man? Let me start chucking up some threes a little bit. Let me get this gap. Let me make this gap a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? So we go on a nice little streak in the fourth quarter and whatnot. But the game still end up being kind of close. I think I had a breather or something. The coach took me out or something like that, and the game got closer, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They started fouling at the end of the game, of course. We hit a couple free throws. I actually didn't want to take the last couple shots because I had 40+ points. So I said, you know what? I'm trying to get James Harden into the fucking All-Star game. So why not give him the ball? Why not let the beard score? You know what I mean? So that's what I did, and that's what I'm gonna start doing towards the end of the game when we got like at least like a 3 or a 4-point, maybe 5-point lead. Let James Harden take them shots. That way, you know what I'm saying, he can get whatever he needs to get, you know what I mean, to get in that All-Star. I want him to get in there. He's gonna get in there. Trust me. Mark my words. James Harden will be an All-Star. Even if I gotta not score no points and make him score everything, he will be an All-Star this season, like he was this season in real life. Well, damn, we escape out of there with a 6-point win. Even though we had a 16-point lead with halftime, like, come on. But whatever. Win is a win. I take it. Our win streak is still alive. So keep hope alive, my niggas. I get the player of the game, of course, man. Who else gonna get it, Let's just jump in here and see what these reporters talking about. Oh yeah, another thing before I even jump out of this, before I even get in the shower and jump into the press conference, I am rocking with G Nation's beats, so his link in the description. If you need any kind of nice beats going on, go check him out. The link in the description. So now we can go talk to the reporters. You know what I'm saying?
You made 8 baskets tonight from long range. I think it's safe to say that those threes certainly helped your team get the win. Was that a concerted effort on your part, or just something that happened unexpectedly?
You said I made 8 threes from downtown? I was almost close enough to my daggone record. But I wasn't even noticing that I was hitting threes. I was just trying to get us the win, and I was just trying to knock down open shots, actually, because I was open a lot from beyond the arc. So we got the win, so that's really most important to me. I don't really care about how many threes I took up or how many shots I took. We got the win, and I did what it takes to win the game. You know what I'm saying?